Titanic was called the ship of dreams. And it was. It really was.
All right, open your eyes.
The film is still spectacular, and it still really does something to you. You know, it's very, very powerful.
We go full ahead! Put your backs into it!
I've been looking for years for an opportunity to put Titanic back on the big screen, because that's really where it belongs. So we started to explore the idea of converting Titanic to 3D. 3D not only enhances big, spectacular vistas, but it definitely enhances small human interaction. Intimate moments are very powerful in 3D because you feel like you're really there.
When the ship docks, I'm getting off with you.
Leo and I, we really did respect each other as actors, and so I think we knew going into it that we were going to have some fun working together, because you just kind of do when you have that level of respect for somebody else. And yeah, we're still incredibly close now, yeah, very much so.
I used to say that when we were making Titanic, that in the past, people had used visual effects to take people to the future. We wanted to use visual effects to make people feel a part of history. 3D is going to enable us to do that even more.
Are clearer somehow. It still feels very fresh. There's nothing dated about it.
We started with how do we make Titanic everything that it can be before we put it in 3D. We cleaned it up and removed some of the grain and cleaned up the noise and made it as pristine as possible before we even started the 3D conversion process. When there's no 3D information from that original moment of photography, you have to create everything. And it's hundreds of artists literally working for over a year and then clean it all up so that you don't know that any delicate surgery has been done.
God Almighty.
Audiences go to see this, young and old. They're going to take something away from it.
Titanic always has something for you, no matter what your age. If you're an 8-year-old boy, man, there's nothing cooler than that ship with those engines, and then of course all the things that happen as it sinks and so on becomes a survival story. If you're in your teens and you're experiencing the emotions of love and your first relationships, you know, it's going to feel very powerful. It's going to feel like it's about you, you know. But if you're an audience member that saw the film, you know, 14, 15 years ago on the big screen, it's going to bring those feelings flooding back that you had then.
Jim Cameron's he's very, very clever. I mean, there's just no way that he would have done this if he hadn't have thought that he could pull it off. And I really think he has. I mean, it's wonderful, really wonderful.
This is it! Hold on!
Oh, God! Oh, God!
Do not let go of my hand!
I'll never let go.